Hey guys, Toddy here from voX Gaming UK, bringing you our second scrim against Team Proofy. Now, these guys did not want to do this second map because Zinc HD right here, their pickup had to go, so we won't worry about that. We won this one, which means we won the scrim kind of because they couldn't get a fourth. But even though Zinc was a pickup, he pretty much carried their team, so I think he did better than their fourth would have anyway. So yeah, what I'm going to talk to you guys about during this game is my role as an anchor. I'll let it run for a bit, then I'll come back in and I'll tell you what I do and how I play it. So that's me, Toddy. Pure Kano is our OBJ. Chimera is our backup anchor slash slayer. And Panda is a slayer. He's not in T4 UK now. He's with Vox Gaming UK. We have this isn't our main teams. This is just like a put together team out of the 8 people. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy and yeah, enjoy the gameplay. Cheers.
Secure the objectives. Hardpoint identified.
In cover! Frag out! Down.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is out. Hardpoint contested.
Down.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down.
Gun down. Stand by.
Hardpoint is ours. There's no storm missile on standby.
Let's go. Let's go. You're gonna be okay.
Hardpoint identified.
Down.
Hardpoint locked down. Friendly Hellstorm missile inbound.
Combatant with weapon.
Hostile lightning strike inbound. We've lost the advantage.
Attack reload.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified.
Okay guys, so my role as an anchor. Right, where do we start? The anchor normally doesn't get as many deaths as the other people in the team, as you'll probably find out by the end of this video when I show you the scoreboard. Basically, on this hill at least, what I'm trying to do is keep the spawns at poolside just where I am, just where I'm rotating around here. I'm just trying to keep, you see where he spawns there, I'm trying to keep those spawns. And I try and push out here, but I get taken out, which is kind of unfortunate, but fortunate in another way, because they push those spawns, which means at 20 seconds, 25 seconds, I want to be rotating to the next hill to secure the spawns, which I'm doing right about now. Now, I'm not the greatest anchor because I'm normally an AR slayer, so it's kind of a different role. I normally push a bit more, but I have to play conservative for my team, and luckily Amaze doesn't see me there, which is kind of handy because that gives my team the top spawn, which means we can kind of pinch here because we've got 1 at the bottom, 2 at the top, and unfortunately we get lightning striked. But I keep spawning here, which means we still have the top spawn, which means we are closer to the hard point, and which makes it easier to break. So unfortunately I get destroyed there basically. This is my host. It's kind of a fair host because it is 5,000 kbps bandwidth, I think. So it's kind of a good host. Everyone can join. It's all good. So yeah, my role as an anchor is to just keep the spawns for the next hill, and keep the spawns for the current hill. So I have to decide when I want to rotate to beat the other team's anchor there, and that's all I have to do. I have to pick them off from the flank so they can't flank, which gives my team a much easier game, which means they have to look one less way. Here I'm basically just holding this. I should be on the other side, but I'm still getting the close spawns at the moment with 55 seconds to go. It doesn't matter. I will rotate round to ringside and I will fail. That will become apparent in a bit. But yeah, I do fail, which means we kind of get lucky in this game quite a lot. We kind of get the good spawns without me anchoring amazingly, because yeah, I'm not really an anchor. But I'm going to be bringing out a, what is it called, like an episode each week probably of basically each other's roles in, like each person's role in the team, or at least one person, because we have two teams now, and I'm going to bring out an OBJ. I've got an anchor now. I've done the anchor. I'll get an OBJ, a Slayer, and a backup anchor or slash Slayer. So I will get in touch with my team and find another scrim from another game, and I will put it on. I will probably do a search game as well, which will be next, which will be a listen in. So if you guys want that, like and comment that you want to hear a listening, which they're kind of a lot more fun because you can hear the dynamic of the game, which is really handy if you're watching, because otherwise it does kind of get a bit stale. And I know it's Black Ops 2, but Ghosts is pretty bad, to be honest. That's why we're not really playing it until we all get the PS4, when we will be doing GBs. And yeah, so message us if you want the scrim on Black Ops 2. We do beat Team Proofy here by quite a substantial amount in the end. It's kind of close here, but we kind of pull away in the end. So yeah, another thing to say is we aren't recruiting at the moment because we have a full team, but we are recruiting for coaches. So if you guys know the game really well, then please get in touch with me, Toddy, on PS3, and we will consider you, and we'll try if you guys want to be a coach for the, because we have two teams that are kind of equal. One is slightly better than the other, I have to admit, but you will be the coach for the team that I am in, which is not the top team. It is the second team, but we're not classing it as that because we are so close. So yeah, here I'm trying to secure the anchor. We're only 30 points ahead, so I really have to push hard for this anchor, but I get taken out as I shoot. I get taken out by Assassin, but luckily it's 23 seconds, which means they basically just helped me anchor. They helped me rotate, and I got the good spawns. Now I'm going to try and push to poolside again, like you saw when I first started talking about anchoring. I push to this side, I stay here, I'll get a lucky 1.5 burst there, which is pretty handy, and we are basically now set for the next thing. I see Panda spawn there, which means we have control of that side. They're going to try and push Jim or Zigzag, and they push Zigzag here. I think I get a kill here in a second. So yeah, I get a kill here. There you go, and or an assist, and then I die here from a war machine, which is kind of unlucky. But we spawn here again, which means my role as an anchor is still held well, and I think personally, because I'm not an anchor, yeah, I'm not the greatest, honestly. I'm really not, but I do die the least at the end of this game, so that is an upside to it. And what I do here is I tell my team to rotate. I'm like, go 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 go, because we held that whole hill really well. We really pulled together. We really gelled well. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to rotate because I know that I trust these guys. I trust my team that they can rotate and hold down. And unfortunately, they don't, which means they spawn right back here. But now, if we spawn right back here, we only have 36, yeah, 36 points to get. And that's all. No, 33 points to get. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, we only have 33 points to actually capture, which means we've basically won, because there's a minute and 35 left, and all we have to do is contest for a matter of 10 to 15, 20 seconds, and we've won the game, which means we're thinking that in our heads, which means we do relax in a way, which is kind of bad. We shouldn't really, but I kind of get lucky here. I'm like, yep, jump shot. But yeah, I don't have yeah, we kind of get lucky a lot of the game. So yeah, we're focusing on trying to hold this last 20 down. I die here, which means it does give me better positioning for the next spawn. So that's kind of an upside again. Because I spawn right here, I'm gonna take control of this open stairs, and I'm gonna take control of the next hill because I push in here, I get a kill on Proofy perfect, and then I die to Zinc HD, which is their pickup. So that he is a good player. He is a very good player. I've played him in 8s, and he's a very, very solid player. So yeah, another thing, this whole idea of everyone who's good uses a scuff, it's really, really not true. I mean, let me show you. In our team, I think Pure Kano has a scuff in this game, but he's the only one on our team who does have a scuff. And as an OBJ, it's kind of handy to be jumping and hopping around. But you see Chimera, you see he's on 37 and 23, and Panda's on 42 and 31. So it's pretty insane that not all the top players use scuffs because you can play claw. I mean, I don't play claw personally myself, but I used to, and I used to have a scuff, and I prefer playing without it. So there you go, guys. That is the end of the game. RG Panda goes 42 and 32. Chimera goes 38 and 25. I go 30 and 18, which shows that I am the anchor role because I do die the least. And Pure Kano as OBJ plays so well. 26 kills as an OBJ is insane. You do die a lot as OBJ, but that's understandable. Look at his captures, 7 captures. That's great. And yeah, just that was a great game, guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys subscribe, like, and comment, and see what you need next. So yeah, cheers. That's X Toddy from